If you have a wife back home, if you have children back home, and if you want relationship in Dubai, never deny your children and your wife. Because the time you deny them, it's the time you kill them. If you're lucky enough to have an African man that it's not toxic, you are so lucky to have it. For all those relationship that I've been experienced in Dubai, my very last relationship, I will not mention the country. I will not mention the country, but the last relationship I have with African was so traumatizing. If you want to have a Filipina girlfriend, you have to calm down yourself. You don't have to hurry. Because Filipina is, you cannot get a Filipina like snap of your finger. Because we, Filipina, we don't share our men.
Oh,
We never share our men.
okay.
Because they said, it's natural for African to have another woman because it's normal. Okay, don't have a Filipina girlfriend. When a Filipino man in love with a Filipina woman, they can cook, they can wash your clothes,
Yes.
they can clean the house, they can take good care of your children, even they have work. About 50-50. It depends on your, agreement.
Okay.
It depends on your agreement. But mostly men give all the 100%.
Okay.
It's depend on the woman if she will share her money.
Hello, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of Love Across Borders, where we explore the unique aspect of dating across different culture, countries, and nationalities. I'm the host, Comte Gist, and today I have with me a beautiful lady from Philippines. So she's going to be talking to us her experience dating across borders, our experience in Dubai. We had an episode some weeks back. We were unable to conclude, so we decided that okay, today we are going to meet and conclude what we started. Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I am good.
Nice to see you again.
It's my pleasure again to see you.
How have you been for the last time we met? Since then,
It's been a nice day and it's been a nice, there's a lot of experience.
Yes.
Okay? And there's a lot of happenings.
yes,
But the most important thing is you learn from all the experiences in life and continue to grow
yes,
as a person.
yes,
Be positive always, as I always saying to all of my followers, be positive always. Always be grateful of what you have. Because however or whatever or how many riches you have in this world, if you are not grateful, you are not happy. That is the most important thing.
wow. She is saying that it doesn't matter what you have in life, whether you are rich, you are this, you are that, but if you are not grateful of what you have,
You will not be happy because
You will
it's
not-
still lacking. There is still lacking in your life. You know, even you have all the money, even you have the good job, even you have all those apartments or good houses or mansions.
Yes.
But if you are not grateful enough, you will feel emptiness. So it's important to be grateful and thankful of what you have.
wow, this is a great advice. Even before we start anything, we have beginning to, see how this interview is going to be wonderful today. Yeah, Jelly, what is your experience like dating in Dubai?
Oh, there's a lot of ups and downs about dating in Dubai. I'm not letting myself that I am a very conscious Filipina. Of course, I've been experienced having someone in Dubai. And for those 10 years, I started dating all African.
Seriously.
I've been with Africans, really, because I think for the first time they are so sweet, they are so caring, they are so man enough to have a woman to handle a relationship. They are so matured enough to handle a relationship, but it becomes a trauma to me.
Let me get this right. For the past 10 years, you have been dating Africans in Dubai. And then your experience was like, wow, they are man enough, they are very caring, they are very good. But it has started becoming a trauma to you. Why that?
It's become a trauma. My first experience with an African man was so fantastic. It was a very nice relationship. It lasted for 3 years, and it's colorful. And then you don't know what will happen tomorrow. The person that loves you or you love today, tomorrow you will not love him. Because we will accept it or not, changes is constant. Okay? So, whatever happens in life, you have to move forward. So, for all those relationship that I've been experienced in Dubai, my very last relationship, I will not mention the country. I will not mention the country, but the last relationship I have with African was so traumatizing.
Before we go into the trauma of this last relationship, I just want us to spend some time on talking about your first relationship that lasted for 3 years. Before that time, you have never experienced dating an African before.
My first experience was African men in
Yes.
Dubai.
Yes.
That was my first relationship in Dubai.
Okay.
And I can say that that was my first love in Dubai, my first relationship.
My question is, what actually attracted you to an African man in the first place?
In first place, I like the way they looks. Yeah, I like the way they looks, and I like the way they talk. They're so sweet. Their tongue is so sweet, and they are not rude. Okay, they are the kind of person that very respectful, and they treat a woman like a princess, like a queen. So it's like they pampered me.
Okay.
That the sweetness and everything like that, it's comfort me. They comfort me this kind of attitude. That is why I like African men. Africans, not all the men, but Africans that has this kind of attitude.
All right. You know the reason why I ask this question? You know, it's always like not always easy for Africans, most especially African men, or for Filipino lady to be comfortable enough with African men to the extent of like dating each other. So at that first time, how did this guy approaches you, and how do you guys like come together in the first place?
We just met in one of the places here in Dubai. We just talked, know each other for a month. And then he started showing the
Interest.
interest. And then me also, at the first time, I have the feeling.
Yes.
When the first time I saw him, I had a feeling already. But also, as women, we need to calm down. Okay? We need to pretend that it's nothing. Nothing happening. Nothing happening.
Yeah.
So, but because he shows interest on me, of course, like, oh, I need to grab the opportunity. Yeah, because I don't know what really Dubai, what really is the relationship in truly, yeah, in Dubai.
Yes.
So that kind of experiences was very good, pure and full of love. No, nothing issues. Like it's just pure love, a very nice relationship. I can say it's a very nice relationship.
A very nice relationship, and it like lasted for 3 years.
Yes, that's why it's lasted for 3 years because that man knows how to handle the relationship. We know all girls knows there are tantrums.
Yeah.
Girls have tantrums. They are so stubborn,
Yes.
like they want to be heard always.
Yes.
They are so one-sided sometimes.
Yeah.
This is girl nature. This is
Selfish.
woman. Yeah, selfish enough.
Yes.
So, but he knows how to handle the relationship because it is important that the man is knows how to understand women. You have to study the behavior of a woman. If you don't know how to understand, the relationship will not last.
If you don't know how to understand a woman, the relationship will not last. Jelly. Now, at what point that you started like noticing that this thing is now becoming what used to be a sweet relationship, a loving relationship? At what point do you think that this started turning to other things?
That is a very long story because after that relationship, it began the nightmare. It began the nightmare of having a relationship with African. Yeah. So at first I thought, not all African. I will never generalize African. It depends on the person. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought at the first time they are so sweet, they are lovable, they are so caring. Yes, it's true. But they are so sweet to everyone. This is the problem.
Oh, oh, they are so sweet to everyone. That
Yeah.
means, can we say that what is sweet is not meant for one person?
They are available to everyone. That's the problem. And they are not the person that shout on you or what is fight for you if they are doing something mistakes, but they are pretending that they are the very loyal person in this world, but behind your back you cannot imagine what
What
they
they
are
are
doing.
doing.
Yeah. And you will get shocked, because you believe on them. And you give your heart, but they don't want your heart. They want the person that you give your heart. Let me say this, I give my heart, but they don't need my heart, they need the brain. That's it. So it's very sad that even you invest the feelings, but they never see your worth. Okay? Even you give your everything to work the relationship, if you will not enough to that person, you will never be enough.
So, can we say that if you feel that you are not enough for him,
I'm not enough for him because he is not focused on me. He's focused to everyone. Okay, he's focused to everyone. And the most sad part there is they are the one who's cheating, and they come back to you and telling you that because of you I cheat. That's the very sad thing. But remember this, if you are a cheater, you'll always be a cheater. It's not the problem if the woman is has behavior, is stubborn woman. It is your character. Okay? It is your character. I will not generalize only Africans. Not only Africans. All the person in this world. If you have the character of a cheater, you'll always be a cheater.
you said that you like African men, the way they talk, the way they behave, the way they take care of their ladies, the way they treat their ladies like a princess. Do you think that most Filipino are attracted to African men?
Yeah, attracted to African men. Because the Filipina are inborn to be sweet and born to be caring. That is why they need also a man that is sweet and caring and lovable and calm person. That is why they need this kind of the Filipina values respect. If the person is not respectful enough, that is why I always telling them, guys, if you want to have a Filipina girlfriend, you have to calm down yourself. You don't have to hurry. Because Filipina is, you cannot get a Filipina like snap of your finger. You have to build the relationship with her. Maybe you will do first the friendship before you get a Filipina. And then show your best to her so that the Filipina will develop the feelings. So after that, if the Filipina likes you and she likes Africans, black guy like this, yani, she will love you. And remember always this, if you have a Filipina and a Filipina feels your love, that they was loved by their partner, they will give you the love more than you showed them. They will take good care of you. And they will 100% sure to keep the relationship. If you are loyal enough, if you are responsible enough to be a partner of a Filipina. Because we Filipina, we always see these things. Like some of us, we don't care about the appearance. We care about on how they treat us, on how they care for us, on how you valued us. That is very important to us. So that is why a lot of Filipina, like if they found the right person, not the right person, the good person, the good one, okay? They stays and they love that person more than the person loved them. That's a very nice characteristic of a Filipina.
Filipino, when they love genuinely. And they're always looking for someone that will always love them genuinely. She said that if you are dating a Filipino, they are ready to give you, to show you the love more than you show them. Right? Yeah, I want to ask you, what is the difference between Filipino men and African men? Do you think there's any difference?
There's a lot of different. There's a lot of different about Filipino men and African men. Okay, I will start with Filipino men. Filipino men, they swallow their pride when they are in love with women, when they are in love with Filipino women. They can do everything. Okay? They will treat you like a princess. Like I told you, when a Filipino man in love with a Filipino woman,
Yes.
they can cook, they can wash your clothes,
Yes.
they can clean the house, they can take good care of your children, even they have work. They are
everything.
multitasking. They are not thinking that they are man in the house. You have to treat them like a king. That is the difference of a Filipino man. Okay? Otherwise, in the contrary, a lot of African men, I heard from this, and I already experienced this, that I am the man, you have to respect me. I am the man of the house, you have to serve me. You have under my will.
Yeah.
This is African man stance. So every African man that says this, I will tell, I'm telling them,
Yes.
okay, if this is your mindset
Yes.
as an African man,
Okay.
don't marry a Filipina if you don't lower your standards. You will not be called as not a man if you will do such thing. Lower your standards or lower your empty pride. This is empty pride. This
Empty
is just
pride.
An empty pride.
Oh, Allah.
Really, it doesn't make sense. You are telling that I am the one. I am the man in the house.
Yes.
Okay, this word is just a word to control the woman. For me, I don't know for other women because a lot of African women they agree of these things.
Okay. Let me just ship this in. You know, we are talking about culture here. Africa, we have our culture, and I believe so that Philippines also have that culture. In Africa, the belief is that the man, is the head of the house. So the lady is supposed to submit to the man, right? But is that the case in Philippines?
We submit to our man. Really, we respect them, but not to the extent that they have the what is this only this for man. This work is only for women. This work is only for man.
That is what called
don't have-
gender role.
Yeah, gender role. We don't have like that
Okay, in Philippines.
in Philippines.
There's no gender role in Philippines.
Yeah, we don't have like that.
Okay. So how do you do it in Philippines? Because in Africa, the man supposed to provide for the home, while the woman take care of the home. But recently, there is this kind of changes in this gender role. The ladies said that we have the capacity, we can go out, we can work, whatever that you can do as a man, we also can do. So there's now, this now has started becoming like creating like some kind of a conflict between the man and the woman. For instance, if the woman goes out in the morning, you go to work, you will not expect that woman to come back and be cooking for you. Right? So the woman like, I cannot do that because I'm working, you are working. But the man is still supposed to be the head of the house.
No one is degrading a man.
Okay.
Okay, it's just that a woman must support the husband.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't mean that you are a woman. You just stay in the house and take good care of the house chores and take good care of the children. No, you have the potential. If the man will not allow you to grow as a woman or to do the things that you like, he is so controlling. Okay, there is no in the Philippines. No matter what, if you already have a family, mostly of the husband they allow their woman, they allow their wife to work. Okay, but make sure that you are doing your responsibility as a wife. You can take good care of the children. You can still cook. You have to know and plan so that the family will be not affected of your responsibilities. Okay? So make sure if your work is so tough, you have to change your work. Just
So-
to be responsible enough.
Yeah, so it will not affect what are supposed to be doing at home.
Yeah. you have to make sure that it will not affect. If you cannot do those things, you can have a house help.
Yes.
That is important.
Yes.
But if a husband will not allow his wife to work, it's sad. It's sad. But we must. Why we don't allow our wife? Yani, it can help to support the family.
Yes.
Really, because not all husbands have all this income to support the family.
Yes.
The family is growing. The needs is growing.
Yes.
As the children grows.
Yes.
So it's very important the financial aspect of a family.
Yes.
So we not often wait for a husband to give us their salary to spend for the family. We also work. for
Okay,
the family.
okay. Do Filipino believe, like Filipinas, do they believe that things like supposed to be 50-50 in the family?
No.
So what's your thought about 50-50?
About 50-50, it depends on your, what is this, agreement.
Okay.
It depends on your agreement. But mostly men give all the 100%.
Okay.
It's depend on the woman if she will share her money.
It depends on the woman. If she will contribute her own money.
Yes.
It depends on the woman.
Man will not, the man
Yes.
will never pressurize the wife to contribute for the family. Okay?
Okay.
But because we are women, we love our family, we always contribute.
Okay.
Yani, we are not that selfish person.
Okay.
Because we do understand. That is why we work to contribute for the family. If you have work, of course, the responsibility of supporting the family is there. If you have work.
Yes.
Because if you don't have work, you cannot support.
So my question now is that between a romantic African man and a reserved Asian man, who would you go for? Between a romantic African man and a reserved Asian man, who would you go for?
Asian man, it means Filipino because I cannot go with another Asian man.
Really?
Really.
All right.
Filipino is the best for me, really.
Okay. Between a romantic African man and a reserved Filipino man, who will you go for?
I really choose Filipino man. Really. Even how romantic. I really don't know because of the trauma, I think. Really. It's traumatizing, you know? Because a Filipino man,
Yes.
he can be so rude to you, but still he will come and let you feel that he still loves you and he's willing to give up everything for you. I'm very sorry, guys. A Filipino man is the best for me, really. It's the best for me. Filipino man.
Yeah. So African men are not to be bold in love. Do you see that as charming or scary?
If you're lucky enough to have an African man that it's not toxic, you are so lucky to have it.
Are you saying most of them are toxic?
No. There are part of them that you cannot understand why. Even though they are so nice, really, they are so sweet, they are so nice. But some of them are having empty souls, really.
Empty soul.
Oh my God. Yani, you cannot understand why they are doing these things. Even you're showing your best to them. They cannot appreciate you. They're still doing the things that unbelievable. And it's so scary, you know, that you think and you believe fully. Because they will make sure that you will believe in every word that they are
say.
saying. With no lies, with perfect lies. With no lies but perfect lies. Really. And it's traumatizing.
Wow.
It's traumatizing.
Seriously. This is crazy. Yeah, but based on your experience, could you still consider to marry a West African guy?
I can say no. Why? I can say no. Because if the respect is not there, if the relationship has no respect, they will disrespect you. Totally. Totally disrespect you. Like they can say I love you to you, but at the same time they will disrespect you.
So when you say disrespect, like in what aspect and in what way?
They don't care. Like you have a relationship with him. Okay?
Yes.
They don't care of how you feel if they will go and look for another woman and you want, because we Filipina, we don't share our men.
Oh,
We never share our men.
Okay.
Because they said, it's natural for African to have another woman because it's normal. Okay, don't have a Filipina girlfriend. Because we don't share our men.
Oh, okay. If you have that belief that it is normal for an African man to marry more than one wife, do not go for a Filipina woman. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Do not go with a Filipino woman. Because Filipina, they are territorial. They want only one man.
And
And they want only that man. They are the only one. So if your mind is cannot be settled with one woman,
Yes.
never go to a Filipino woman. Because this woman that you see as angel, there is a twin devil. If the relationship become a toxic relationship, the twin devil will become real. Okay? Every day is a fighting. The trust was not there. The love was not there. So don't expect a heaven relationship.
Guys, most especially my African brothers, if you are open to date a Filipino woman or get married to a Filipino woman, maybe in the future, the idea of I can marry more than one wife is no go area. That is what she's saying. In Filipino culture, do women supposed to cook, clean, and submit?
Yes. That is nature of that is in this world that is nature of a woman. To cook, to clean, like house chores is for the woman. But if you can see your partner doing those house chores,
Yes.
you have to keep this man. Because this man, he undress his manhood to fit in you. Okay? To show you how he loves you. Okay? Not because he has that pride, but he's thinking that this is my woman. I need to take good care of her. I need to make sure that she feels good. She feels okay. And I need to make sure that she feels that she was loved. And that is good of about Filipino culture. We are very into that particular thing. So Filipino are very sweet and very caring.
Filipinas and Philippines also believe that it is the responsibility of a woman to cook, clean, and submit. And this is the nature of womanhood. So, if you fall in love with someone from Africa, with a man from Africa, how would your parents react?
From this with my experience with African men, I introduced some of my
Guys.
guys. Because they don't know that I like African men, they get shocked first.
Really?
Yeah. Why like that? Yeah. Why black? Why? Yeah, and go for white like this. There. I don't like. Because it's for me. I like the color.
Yes.
It finds me very interesting and very nice for me. I see if a black person is a good-looking guy. Yeah. It's a spark for me. I really don't know why, but my eyes chooses always black person. Yeah. Like and the accent of talking English for me is very interesting. That is very interesting for me. And also how they treat women,
Yes.
on how they took good care of the woman, on how the deliver their sentences and their sweet words towards women is so interesting and so nice feeling.
So, how did your parents like receive it when you said, "I am dating a black man"?
They don't say anything about it. Like they are just saying take good care of yourself always. They don't have any comment because we are not in the serious talking about these things. They just know, I let them just know, but they are not taking this very seriously issue. For me. Yeah. So maybe when I bring my man in the Philippines,
Yes.
maybe they will sit and think about it and talk about it. But for the meantime, they are not focusing on it. Yeah. So I'm free like as a bird
But,
to
but,
choose
but,
what
but,
I am.
but do you feel that most of them are a little bit like scared, like, are these people really good? Or
Yeah, because you know what? In Philippines, if they know that oh this is from Africa, and you know in the Philippines, especially from Nigeria, they are
skeptical?
yeah, like Philippine will always thinking that they just bring trouble,
Yes.
terrorism like
Yes.
this. But I don't know because I really don't, I never heard from my mom about her opinion, really. My mom was very nice heart, okay? And she always supported me all the way. So I can't find any problem about having an African guy and bring it to the Philippines. There's
That's good enough. So, Jelly, what do you admire most about African women?
African women, oh my God. African women is the strongest women I've seen in this world.
Serious.
Really. They are kind of patience women and persevere all the pain. They are the kind of person that till death, if they will die for the man.
Really?
Yes.
Do you believe African women love like that?
If the woman truly loves the man. Really. I've seen a lot of African women do or die.
Seriously.
Really seriously. Really seriously. But if an African woman is like wants just this happiness in this world,
Yes.
like material things,
Yes.
I'm very sad for the guy to have this woman. That is what I always telling in my live stream, that if you choose a woman, you have to identify if she's a human or a vampire.
You have to identify, is she a woman or a vampire? Who is a vampire?
Because if she's a vampire, she will suck everything you have. If you know she's a vampire, run while you can, oh, run. Because she will not leave anything, even your feelings. She will suck them all. Okay? Because this kind of woman is very selfish. She just want her satisfaction. She just want the thing that makes her happy. But she never looks at you as a human being that sacrifices everything to have all those things that she is enjoying. So it's very important to choose a woman.
So, who is a woman?
A woman that understands the man, a woman that is having a patience, a woman that supports the man, okay? That never causes stress to the man, okay? That always thinking if this make him happy or make him sad. Always puts the feelings of a man, okay? She set aside her feelings, but she always put the feel how the man feels of the things she will doing. Okay? So she always caring and loving and always shows respect to the man. This is a human being woman. Okay? Never give stress to that man. Even though some men they are not ungrateful enough to have, and they are not thinking that they are lucky to have this woman. But if this woman, the one that loves you
Yes.
and the one that respect you, will never, never, never see her worth, this woman will be tired and leave you without saying anything. Yeah.
So, I want to discuss in Dubai. A lot of people believe that there is not true love. And then you are talking about a woman and a vampire. How can we discover a woman? In a society like Dubai, that people feel that there is not true love.
If woman is not satisfied of the man's the way she took good care of a woman, if woman always complain and very ungrateful of a man's sacrifices, she's a vampire, no? She's selfish. Because I'm always telling, don't ever find true love if you're married back home. If you're single and you're looking for a relationship to be married, okay, look for true love. But if you're married back home, don't ever expect for true love. Because you know yourself you're married back home. And you started the relationship in cheating way. So don't ever expect that this relationship will last long. Because it's very important that you know yourself what you want. Okay? If you're a married man, come to this woman. Because in Dubai, some women, they don't want a relationship goes to marriage. They just want relationship in Dubai. And you flew away to your country, kalas relationship. There are women like this.
Yes.
You have to be true to that woman. Because if you start the relationship with lies, you will end up with toxic relationship.
A lot of women are saying that most men, they're already married back home. And then when they come to Dubai, they approach them without telling them that I have married, but I am just looking for a lady that I can just be having fun with. And at the end of the day, you now discover that this man is married. And this normally puts some ladies in a kind of situation that they also, they don't like it. What can you say about this?
Yeah, very sad, no? Because in the first counter or in the first building of the relationship, the lie is already there. They knows that the woman will discover the truth.
Yes.
Okay? The woman will discover the truth. It's very sad because when she discovered the truth, she already fell in love with this man.
Yes.
And that's make her crazy. I know that. That makes her crazy. And it's very hard for her to back out
Yes.
from his feeling because it's so if the woman is already attached to that man.
Yes.
Because the man shows also the
Care
and love.
Yeah.
But she discovers these things. Some women, they cut the relationship. Some women, they
Yeah.
just go to the flow.
Okay, let me just ask this question. If you find yourself dating a married man and you don't know before, you fall in love with this man and you love this man, like the way we are talking, then you discover, would you leave that relationship or accept to be the second wife?
Comty, for all my relationship in Dubai, I never been have a relationship with married man. Really. Because in the first of relationship, I need to ask the man if he's married. Even if he will lie to me, I will discover everything, because I do background check first.
This too.
I really do background check.
FBI.
Yeah, I really do background check. Because you know what? It is a curse if you will become the side chick of this married man. And all the responsibility, the money that's supposed to be, he will send to his family, he's spending to you. It's be a curse. And I don't want that I am the reason why these children cannot get what they want or cannot be supported because of me. I will never put myself in the situation that I am the reason to be, this family will be broken. That is what I am avoiding, to have a relationship with a married man. So as long as I can, if I know that this man is a married, all my feelings gone, really. Because I set my mindset that I cannot be with a married man. Because I feel guilty for the wife, for the children. That is what I am telling always in my live stream. If you have a wife back home, if you have children back home, and if you want relationship in Dubai, never deny your children and your wife. Because the time you deny them, it's the time you kill them. You understand?
The time you deny them is the time you kill them.
Yeah. Because you deny them, meaning to say they are not existing in this world. So be true to yourself and love your wife. I'm always telling them, love your wife. You know what? Because this wife loves you of who you are. She doesn't love you because you are part of the family, you're the relatives, you're the uncle, you're the sister, you're the cousin. She loves you because of who you are. Bad and good side of you. She loves everything about you. So you have to love your wife. That is always I'm telling them. But sometimes, we are in Dubai, we are far from the family.
Yes.
We need these things. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. We need these things,
Yes.
Comty. We need these things.
Yes.
You have to be true to yourself. Because there are people, women also, they need these things.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
It depends on the agreement
Yes.
with the both of you. If you agree. I've seen a lot of relationship like this in Dubai. That they agree in the both things. That okay, relationship on Dubai only. But we go back home, relationship, finish.
Jelly, thank you for this an insightful discussion. What is your advice for a single man who is willing, like who wants to fall in love genuinely and want a lady that he can marry in Dubai? And what is your advice also for a lady that is single, also that is looking for a man to marry in this Dubai that a lot of people believe that there is not true love?
I will go first for the man, okay? First of all, calm down, okay? Calm down. I always telling people in my live stream, don't chase love. Let the love find you. Because God will set everything for you. You don't need to find that person. Because we meet those person for a reason. Maybe we meet that person to hurt us, to learn lesson for it. Yeah. Yeah. And we meet this person because we will find love. Okay? So don't be hurry, huh? Don't be hurry because every time we hurry, we find mistakes. We find the wrong person. Just calm down. It will come to you. Okay? It will come to you. And I believe so that God is planning everything in His control to give you what. Because even though you don't pray for this person to come, God knows already when this person will come. So don't be, oh, I don't have love. I feel alone like this. No. This person will come definitely in a perfect timing, in God's perfect time. So for the women also in Dubai, be very careful. Be very careful to choose a person to love. Because this person can be seriously telling you things, but deep inside, he just want to use you. And if you shows the love to this person, this love gonna use for you to control you. So you have to be very careful. If you see red flag, sit down, talk about it. Don't be blinded by your love. Okay? Don't be blind because this will affect the relationship later. So you have to be very careful in choosing a man. So if this man, you notice that there's a lot of red flags, maybe some people they don't understand red flag, that this man behavior is not suits for you. Because it depends on your human, no?
Yeah.
There's a different kind of behavior.
Yes.
If this kind of behavior of the man doesn't suits you,
Yes.
you can choose, there's a lot of men out there that can offer you the love, the care, the affection, the attention that you need. Don't be stuck in one person and be toxic. Be very careful because this is our feeling. Our mental wellness is very important. Very important. So be very careful. Always background check, girls. Background check, okay? Important.
Like when you say background check, what is this check? What are you trying to check? What do you want to know?
You know what? The first thing, if you want to do background check, you have to be friends of this man's friends. Because these friends, they will, they are not there to tell everything from this man.
Okay.
You can just hear what they are saying. And you have to understand and realize what really this man is. And you will discover things without asking the man. Okay? Don't be hurried to be with the relationship because I'm desperate enough to have a relationship. Don't be hurried. It's a very wrong decision, okay? You have to make it step by step. And be very, very careful because there's a lot of men will mislead you, will let you believe on things that is not existing. Really. That's the sad part. There are some men doing that thing. Not all, okay, but there's a lot of men doing these things.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very great advice for those of you that you genuinely want a serious relationship. You want to marry, but because of the lababalu, what are you saying? Yeah, lababalus of what is happening in Dubai, a lot of red oceans, right? People do not believe that good people are still in Dubai. They don't believe that there is still real love in Dubai. So she said, calm down, that at the right time, your person will locate you. Do you believe that if a man cheats, should we forgive him or forget about the relationship?
If the man cheats, listen to this. If the man cheats, even you do everything you can to preserve the relationship. If the man cheats, he decided already to finish the relationship,
Even once?
even once. Because if you give another chance, you are giving chance to disrespect you. Because in the first time, you disrespect her already. If the man cheats. And the trust, look for a broken glass. This is trust. If you fix this broken glass, it doesn't the same image again. You can fix it, but it's not. It's not
the same.
the same image again. Still there, the crack. Okay, this is the trust that you broke when you cheat on that woman.
So
Okay?
for you, once a man cheats on you, that is the end of the relationship.
The relationship. I will never give second chances. Really.
Guys, what do you think? If a man, your man, cheat on you just once, are you putting an end to the relationship or you will forgive him as just once? Maybe he said he will not do it again. Will you put a stop to the relationship or you will forgive him? Let us know in the comment
One
section
thing more,
below.
Kamti, one thing more. If you find out that the man cheats on you, never cry. He doesn't deserve your tears, okay? Never cry. Move on, look up high, and prove to him that you never loses him, but he loses you. Okay? Cheer up, women.
Cheer up, women. Thank you so much, Jelly. I appreciate your time.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, you always give us banger whenever you are on this show. And for those of you that want to be part of this show, contact us. Just visit any of our channel, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Message us, and then we will find a way to incorporate you or to bring you on this program. It's Love Across Borders.
First of all, I will say, I want to tell you my account, Warrior Woman. Warrior Woman spreading positive vibes all over the world. Please follow Comty for all the interesting topics that he is doing, interviewed, and everything. You can learn a lot from this. Always check on my live stream. I always having a lot of discussion about love in Dubai, relationship, betrayal. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.